Awake now, you formidable force of light and intention, you whose heart pulses with silent strength and unwavering kindness. Feel that surge in your veins, that flame in your chest. For today I summon you to stand, to rise, to face a truth so profound it will shake the shadows loose. I speak to you who have given, who have lifted, who have acted in quiet moments, when no applause echoed, when no accolade came. Hear me. Someone's been watching your good deeds. They just revealed themselves. You thought your kindness was unseen. You were wrong. Someone powerful did. You may have long believed that the acts you perform in whispers, the sacrifices you register in your private ledger, the generosity you sow in invisible soil, that they were lost to the wind, swallowed by the night, erased by anonymity. You may have told yourself that no one noticed, or if they did, their gaze was indifferent, that gratitude would never come, that your effort floated in air with no footprint. But today, that illusion shatters. Today you learn that someone has watched, that someone has observed your silent labor, your tender mercies, your courage in quiet hours, that someone powerful did. Now hear this. If they watched, then your light is undeniable. If they revealed themselves, then your good is potent enough to call forth attention, even from heights you never dreamed would turn their gaze. If you believed your service was buried, you were mistaken. Your kindness has resonance, your sacrifices echo. Your love radiates far beyond your line of sight. You are seen. And because you are seen, you must now stand fully in that recognition, owning the weight and the grace of your actions. I call you to feel a tremor deep in your chest, the mingling of shock and vindication, of humility and power. Because what is being revealed is more than that you did something good. What is being revealed is that there is a force, call it divine, call it the universe, call it the unseen tribunal of souls, that keeps record. There is a registry beyond your narrow perception. There is a witness beyond your circle. There is someone who catalogues kindness, honors sacrifice, knows the silent sufferings, and remembers what the world forgets. You may balk at this. You might say, but who am I to deserve being watched? Who am I that someone powerful would mark my mercy, my patience, my small offerings? I answer you, you are human. You are spirit incarnate. You are one among multitudes, but you are unique in your pattern, in your scars, in your humility, in your longing to make right what is broken. The world may overlook you, but the universe does not. The universe's vision is not partial. The invisible eyes do not blink at your failures. They have been tracing your steps, tasting your tears, cataloging your unobserved benevolence. Now they have stepped forward. They have revealed themselves because your life demands recognition, because your devotion demands reward, because even the cosmos leans into honoring the unseen. When someone reveals themselves to you, it is not merely to say, you did good. It is to tell you, you are not alone. It is to affirm, your path matters. It is to say, your good has power. It alters destiny. It shifts balance. And now that this revelation has come, you stand on threshold. You stand at a new boundary between what you were and what you will become. You stand before open doors you could not see before, confronted by opportunities that demand you step into a grander version of yourself. So do not shrink, do not flee in humility, do not downplay your light as if it is too bright for the broken world to bear. That is a lie the weak tell themselves to stay hidden. Number. You must now step forward as one marked, one watched, one known. You must lift your head, widen your shoulders, tighten your resolve. Let your spirit swell with fierce dignity. Let your eyes blaze with the memory of all the silent acts you committed when no one saw. Let them blaze with the knowledge that someone powerful did. To those in your life who have doubted your meaning, who have dismissed your efforts, who have whispered that your sacrifice was wasted, let this revelation be your vindication. Their disbelief is their blindness. Their judgments are their limitations. But now you carry a witness within and without. Now you are authorized by hidden witness to proclaim your purpose more boldly, walk your path more boldly, claim your influence more boldly. Each step you take from here is done in the light of that revelation. It is a step made on new ground, under new skies, with new companions, the unseen ones, the watchers who have revealed themselves. Do not be afraid of their gaze. Do not mask your face. Do not bow too low. Do not cringe at the magnitude of being seen. Recognize instead that being watched is not a burden, but a gift, a commission, a mantle. The fact that someone powerful noticed means your life is now part of a grander design. That someone did not reveal themselves to shame you or to burden you, but to empower you, to awaken you, to invite you to the next level of your legacy. Now harness your courage. You have been tested in the silence. Now be tested in the presence of visibility. Confidence must rise in you. Not the fragile confidence of arrogance, but the rooted confidence of one who knows that their good is known. Let your boldness draw from the unseen witness that now has unveiled. Walk taller, speak clearer, act bolder. Your kindness cannot shrink now. Your compassion cannot falter now. Your sacrifice cannot waver now. Because someone is watching, a powerful someone. And they expect more from you. They expect integrity, consistency, alignment, purpose. From here you will no longer do good in secret the way you did before. Not because you crave spotlight, but because your impact must stretch wider, deeper, fiercer. Let your life now be declarative. Let your good be generative. Let your mercy become a force. Let your kindness ripple until it cracks hardened hearts. Let your strength heal realms of brokenness. Let the revelation of that watcher be the spark that ignites the blaze that your world has been waiting for. Yes, shock may still run through your limbs. You may struggle with self-doubt, asking, "Do I deserve this recognition? Who am I to be watched?" But listen, recognition by the unseen is not error. It is prophecy. It is confirmation. It is the cosmic system doing what humans never can. It is whispering to you, "Do not hide again." It is charging your bones, "Rise into your calling." It is collapsing the boundary between your small world and a greater kingdom. And so, from this hour forward, ask not just, "How can I serve?" but "How can I expand? How can I embody more? How can I steward this gaze, this notice, this revelation for greater good?" You were never meant to shrink into modesty so extreme that you dissipate. You were never meant to diminish your flame in fear that the world might glare. You were never meant to carry your worth in silence alone. Now is your time to carry it openly, responsibly, brilliantly. Now is your time to let the watchers see not just your deeds, but your heart, your devotion, your sacrifice, your loyalty, your unstoppable faith. Let me talk to your fear for a moment, for fear will press you to hide again, to pretend no one is watching, to revert to comfort zones. But you have already crossed the threshold. You have felt their gaze, you have heard their presence. You cannot unsee, you cannot unfeel. So meet fear with remembrance. You have been watched because your life matters. You have been watched because your work is changing things. You have been watched because the world is watching you emerge into more. Fear, retreat, there is no hiding now. I urge you to anchor in gratitude, gravitate toward humility, but not so weakly that you shrink again. Instead, anchor gratitude for having been seen. Be humble in recognition that your light is not your own, but is fueled by these unseen watchers, by that higher order. Be humble in service, but bold in calling. Share the glory of revelation with the source, the power behind the watchers, and let your humility be the vessel through which that power moves. This revelation is not simply a confirmation, it is a launching pad. You have reached an elevation where you must walk more consciously, more deliberately, more resolutely. Each decision you make now carries weight, not just for you, but for all who will follow, for all who will witness your steps, for all who will inherit the truth that you were known. So beware complacency. Beware cheap comforts. Beware settling for smallness again. The watcher expects expansion. The revelation demands your best. Be unscrupulous in your pursuit of excellence in character, in love, in justice, in sacrifice. Let your mind now stretch. Envision what your life can become under this new status of visibility. What mountains will you move? What systems will you challenge? What oppressed will you comfort? What wings will you lift? What doors will you break open? What darkness will you penetrate? All of this becomes your domain now, because you have been watched and someone powerful revealed themselves. The world is now paying attention, even if most do not yet perceive it. You might ask, will those who saw me use this against me? Will there be jealousy, criticism, opposition? Very likely. When someone powerful notices goodness, forces aligned with darkness stir. Doubt will come, slander may come, tests will come. But remember, those who oppose your light are proof that your light matters. Opposition is a sign that what you do pierces boundaries. Let opposition be your accelerant, not your chains. Let it refine you, not diminish you. Let it clarify your convictions, not cloud them. You now carry a shield forged by silent deeds and unseen witness. You have been prepared. The revelation does not come when you are weak. It comes when your foundation has been laid. The years of quiet giving, the nights of prayer, the lonely sacrifices, all these built your resilience. Now the watcher emerges because you are ready to live bigger, fight stronger, walk firmer. So do not cringe when storms hit. Stand rooted. Do not question when trials come. Recall who watches. Do not despair when the world opposes. Know your alignment is above the fray. From here, let this revelation shape your identity. Let your narrative shift from hidden giver to visible light bearer. Let your sense of self expand to accommodate the dignity of being seen. Do not be ashamed of your excellence now. Do not shy from declaring your vision. Speak clearly of your hopes, your boundaries, your calls for justice, your love for the unseen, your commitment to more. Walk in alignment with the watcher's awareness. Let your steps resonate with kingdom, with destiny, with call. I ask you now, will you hide again? Will you pretend no one watches? Will you shrink to fit lesser expectations? Or will you rise into this revelation, raise your voice, arc your hands, widen your domain, cast your light over regions once barren, champion the weak, break the chains, heal the broken, demand justice, sow mercy, lead souls, build legacies? The watcher revealed themselves because they expect you to answer this call. Yes, humility must remain your cloak, but do not drape yourself in invisibility ever again. Let your humility be open, transparent, upright. Let your light be gentle but firm, persistent, bold. Let your goodness now become a standard, not an offering folded in secrecy. Let your life now be a visible testament to what unseen greatness can do through a willing vessel. Let your spirit now walk in full posture, in full awareness, as one who is seen, who is commissioned, who is chosen. And to every darkness that opposed your kindness, to every pride that tempted you to stop, to every fear that tried to silence your mercy, know this: your kindness is now protected, your mercy is now backed, your generosity is now witnessed, your legacy is now stirring. Be bold in your continued giving, knowing that every act you do now adds to the resonance of the revelation. Do good not only because you always did, but because now your good carries new dimensions, new capacities, new consequences. So hear me now. Someone powerful did observe. Someone powerful has stepped into your story. Someone powerful expects from you more. That is your prompting, your commissioning, your invitation. Move forward in that calling. Claim the officiation that revelation gives you. Let your life widen. Let your influence deepen. Let your voice rise. Let your love expand. Let your goodness now be a beacon so clear, so steady, that no darkness can overshadow it. Let your faith become your banner, your courage your standard, your life your offering. You are seen. Rise into it. Walk into what is yours. The Watcher revealed themselves. Now walk as one who is known. You are known. That sentence alone holds power enough to crack every lie that has clung to you over the years. Lies that whispered you were invisible, insignificant, too small to matter. But now, the truth is out. Someone powerful saw it all. Your patience when no one said thank you. Your sacrifices when no one noticed. Your forgiveness when it wasn't deserved. Your consistency when others gave up. You did not lose anything in those moments. You were building something. You were planting in a higher soil. And now the Watcher has stepped out of the shadow to let you know. Nothing was wasted. Let that truth wash over you like fire through dry grass. Let it consume the doubt, the shame, the fatigue, because from this point forward, you are not just a quiet force of good in the world. You are a chosen one. Not in a way that elevates your ego, but in a way that charges your purpose. Because being seen by power is not a trophy. It's a responsibility. It means that you're being trusted to carry more light, to carry more weight, to lead, to endure, to rise higher than before. This is not where you stop and celebrate. This is where you draw the line in the sand. You take the memories of every unnoticed act and transform them into firepower. You take the weight of all those years and let them become your wings. You let the revelation become your reason to go further than you ever thought possible. You turn the chapter, you pick up your tools, you face forward, because the eyes on you now are not ordinary eyes. They are the eyes of legacy, of justice, of divine orchestration. And make no mistake, the revelation didn't come because you were loud. It didn't come because you were perfect. It came because you were faithful. Because even in your flaws and weakness, your heart remained steady. You kept showing up. You kept doing the right thing when the wrong thing would have been easier. You kept giving when your soul was tired. You forgave when no one apologized. You carried weight that didn't belong to you because you couldn't stand to see others crushed. And now, the one who watches from the heights, the force that moves heaven and earth, has stepped forward and said, I saw it all. That should terrify the darkness. That should shake the enemies of your soul. Because you were dangerous before anyone knew your name. Now you're dangerous and known. The rules have changed. Your spiritual authority just expanded. What you speak now echoes deeper. What you pray now moves heavier things. What you touch now transforms faster. Because the weight of the Watcher's attention is not just about being seen, it's about being activated. You are being activated. Not to begin something new, but to finally walk in the fullness of what you've already been. This is not about reinvention. This is about revelation. You're not changing who you are. You're stepping out of hiding. You're letting your character rise to the level of its calling. You're walking as one whose good deeds are no longer buried treasure. They are now maps for others to follow. They are now invitations for miracles. They are now signals to the heavens that someone on earth is ready. Yes, ready. You may not feel it, but readiness is rarely a feeling. It's a position. It's what happens when unseen years of obedience collide with the perfect moment of visibility. It's what happens when your story becomes a lantern for others. It's what happens when your kindness becomes a weapon. You're not just ready to continue, you're ready to conquer. Don't confuse this with fame. Don't reduce this to success. This is deeper, this is legacy, this is generational work, this is soul-altering stuff. The Watcher didn't reveal themselves to make you popular. They revealed themselves to make you unshakable. Because now that you know you are seen, you have no excuse to go back to playing small. You have no reason to compromise, no reason to apologize for your passion, for your love, for your relentless goodness. You were quiet, not weak. You were hidden, not irrelevant. You were building in the dark so you could rise in the light. And now, it's time. Time to stop hiding your strength behind modesty. Time to stop disguising your wisdom behind silence. Time to stop downplaying your capacity for fear of intimidating others. Your kindness is not passive. It's fire contained. And now that someone powerful knows, that fire must spread. That influence must widen. You're not here to please everyone. You're here to move mountains. You're here to shift atmospheres. You're here to speak truth that can't be denied. And when that powerful Watcher revealed themselves, they weren't just telling you, well done. They were saying, now go. Go further. Go deeper. Go bolder. Go into rooms that don't feel ready for you, and carry your goodness in anyway. Go into battles that look impossible, and fight with peace as your weapon. Go into spaces where pain rules, and bring your healing like a flood. Go into silence, and let your presence thunder. You have been prepared, you have been seen, and now you are being released. Do not waste this moment by shrinking. Do not dull your light to make others comfortable. Do not apologize for walking like someone chosen. Because you were. You were watched, you were measured, you were proven, and now the seal has been broken. The next version of you is not up for debate. It's inevitable. You are already in motion. The doors that just opened will not shut again. The force that noticed you will not leave you. The world may still resist, but the heavens have already declared you known. And being known in secret is more powerful than being praised in public. So walk like you have unseen backing. Speak like you carry sacred weight. Love like you have nothing to lose. Build like your foundation can't be shaken. Because from this moment forward, you are walking in a different light. The steps you take now will echo longer. The words you speak now will reach further. The kindness you give now will multiply in ways beyond your sight. You thought your deeds went unnoticed. You thought your love was wasted. You thought your goodness would disappear into the noise. But now you know better. Now you carry the gaze of the Watcher. Now you walk in the energy of someone revealed. Now you serve with the strength of one who knows. I was never alone. And if you were never alone, then nothing you did in love was ever wasted. So go, not as someone trying to prove yourself, but as someone whose life has already been proved. Go not in fear of failure, but in certainty of legacy. Go not for validation, but from revelation. And when the path gets hard, and it will, remember this moment. Remember this voice. Remember this truth. You were seen, you were chosen, you were revealed. So rise, stand tall, be relentless, be light, be fire, because someone powerful saw your good deeds, and now the world will too.